Lawmakers say Prop 4 needs changes, but supporters of the initiative say once again the legislature is overriding your vote.
They did it to Prop 2, they did it to Prop 3, they ran through tax reform, now they're coming to Prop 4.
The Alliance for a Better Utah demonstrated outside the House chamber over the legislature's plans to override Proposition 4. That's the anti-gerrymandering ballot initiative voters approved in 2018. It creates an independent commission to recommend maps for who represents you in Congress, the legislature, and school boards. Under the Constitution, it's the legislature that draws those boundaries.
Prop 4 is constitutional, it's the law. We felt that it didn't need to be fixed. It doesn't need to be fixed.
The Better Boundaries campaign, which ran Prop 4, says closed-door negotiations have been going on with the legislature since voters approved it. But over the past 24 hours, those talks broke down.
They do not want to have a ban on partisan or incumbent gerrymandering, and that is not acceptable.
Neither of those terms can be readily defined nor quantified.
House and Senate leaders insist there are legitimate legal and constitutional issues with Prop 4.
One thing we're not willing to do is to create changes to the Better Boundaries initiative that create more legal and constitutional problems for the state.
This is the third ballot initiative voters approved that lawmakers are overriding. They did it with Proposition 2, which legalized medical cannabis, Proposition 3 that imposed Medicaid expansion, and now Proposition 4. The legislature's tax reform bill also sparked a citizen referendum that forced them into retreat. But the legislature does have the power to modify or replace ballot initiatives. Supporters of those initiatives say lawmakers are playing with fire.
We want Utah voters to know the only way to get the legislature to take you seriously is to change the makeup of that legislature. We need to vote in November, and we need representatives who will respect their constituents.
Better Boundaries is hoping the public pushes back.
Appeal to legislators, appeal to the governor to leave Prop 4 whole.
There is a bill here in the legislature that would protect ballot initiatives. Representative Angela Romero's legislation would require a public vote for any modification the legislature makes to an initiative. But so far, that's gone nowhere. On the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.